Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Earthquake.
No, Captain. Genderqueer protest. This is where we assume them. This is where we fight. This is where they die.
How many genders, boys?
Remember this day. It will be yours for all time.
Stop assuming our genders. Biological men. Biological men.
I said cut it out now!
Men. Biological
Stop
men.
it, please!
Biological
I can't breathe!
Biological men.
To say to the trans students on this campus who feel actively victimized by your presence here?
Life's tough, get a helmet, man. I'm too pregnant for this. Next question. I can't be your mommy, okay? I'm too pregnant. I can't be your mommy.
As a non-binary person, what do you have to tell me about my identity? Because I know for a fact I'm not confused.
Okay, next question. Great statement. That's a statement. That's a statement. Okay, you know your identity. You're not confused. Congratulations, sweetheart. Thank you very much for your statement.
These people are so desperate for validation. That is the best way to deal with them. Just be like, okay, good for you. No one cares. You want to sit there and convince the world that you're not confused. Okay. I mean, if someone's really not confused, you don't need to tell the world that you're not confused, but whatever. The only time it's a problem is when you start trying to force your little ideology on other people, when you try to get kids involved, or when biological males enter, you know, female sports and dominate. Apart from that, whatever, we really don't care.
Your demented homophobic and transphobic rhetoric and rants just further prove our point that we have to fight loudly to be respected. The reason that LGBTQIA+ rates are so high in this country, it's because there are people like you who make us feel like we don't belong.
Okay, is there a question in there or a speech?
Yes.
You gotta ask a question, buddy.
How do you think other people with your beliefs respond to the fact that your hateful and harmful rhetoric costs the lives of queer children every single day, on average every 45 seconds?
Okay, so this is just gonna be a pure boogeyman. You're pretending that someone committed suicide because of Candice Owens. You've got no facts here. I sat down with a man named Walt Heyer who was convinced to chop his penis off after your community told him that there was something wrong with him because he had confusion. Why was he trans? Because he was molested when he was 4 years old by his uncle. Rather than being sat down and spoken to by a psychologist, he was handed hormone pills, and he eventually chopped off his penis. Suicide rates go up after they transition. After they transition. And Candice Owens wasn't the one that chopped their dicks off.
Giving them no attention is their kryptonite. They need validation for their identity of victimhood and being quote unquote misunderstood.
That's true. That's fucking true.
In America, we have a few hundred genders. How many genders do you guys have in Russia?
It's crazy. First time in my life, and I was in California on coffee shop. I really want to go bathroom, and I'm coming like 2 bedroom, all gender. It's like, what is this? Where I have to go? First time I see it, I stay like 5 seconds there. Where's woman? Where's man? I lock the door. Anybody inside? I don't know. I grew up in very traditional place. I am from big mountains, and we have only 2 genders.
Imagine making a sign where you call a group of people fascists as you try extremely hard to silence the opposition. The hypocrisy is astounding. They're literally doing the work of the government at this point. Anyone who has a different opinion, let's shut them down. Let's try and silence the opposition. Back in the day, people used to protest against the government. Now they're being simps for the government.
I get sent these videos beforehand. These people say, oh, fascism has got to go. So hold on a second. Who are the fascists? The people that are having a free speech event where if you disagree, you can come to the front of the line and have uninterrupted chance to talk? Or the lunatics playing rock music, screaming into the sky with barely legible signs saying, fascism is so... Do you even know what fascism is? No, of course they don't. And they spelled it wrong. Of course they did. It really is something, though, because honestly, I look at these videos, and I'm not even saying this is a joke. The lack of purpose and meaning in your life that you have to go take to the street and like scream into the sky, like, I'm fighting fascism, I'm doing my part. Like, why don't you like organize your life a little bit? I don't know, like get a girlfriend, like get a job, any job, get married, have kids. Like there's something much more important in life than just being constantly angry at the world where you're trying to shut down the singular conservative event that's happening at San Jose State University.
Yeah, you know what these people remind me of? Check this out. 80-year-old Russian. The communist regime in my country was horrific. My husband and 3 children were taken away by the secret police and I never saw them again. 19-year-old college student complaining about how hard their life is in America. And this is it. This sums up the whole movement. So, yeah, it's hilarious.
Here, it's like every single day, you guys, and this is why I complain about all the time.
And here we go.
Yeah, your name's Alex, and I'm gonna be talking to your manager. This guy called me sir. I get this happens every day. Everywhere I go, I get called sir.
It is mine.
Why would you call a chick big ass tits? Wait, what? Did you call me sir again? What was that? You said good night, sir?
Call me sir, damn it.
And I'm walking out, and you're like, have a good night, sir? What the f is that? No!
No!
You don't do this to trans people. This is discrimination. I'm done with it.
We're done professionally.
It's like if you call the person of color the N-word.
Sure.
Cis people need to be held accountable for how they treat trans people.
You've got to do better.
You're crazy, bro. You're don't call me bro.
What's up, bro? What, bro? What's up, bro?
Stop throwing slurs at me, you piece of shit. Have a good night, sis. No, you. I ain't your sis. I ain't your bro. You don't even know me.
Man, don't act like you know me.
This is transphobia.
We right here at the top. You need to monitor a store, okay?
Yeah, you know, you ever heard blasphemy. You.
Wow, that's an angry dude right there. The guy who worked there, he really missed an opportunity. When the guy was like, did you call me sir? He should have been like, I certainly didn't.
I am sick and tired of this and I got to speak on it. Well, speak on it, Prime. I'm glad you said so. Why you got an attitude like life owes you? Kids, you got an attitude like your parents owe you. Relationship, you got an attitude like that person who left you owes you. Life don't owe you nothing. You live it. You breathe it. You consuming air, you consuming space, and you in time. And you ain't paid for none of that. If truth be told, you owe life. You owe life. You got air, you breathing, space, time, everything. And you ain't gave back nothing. And I'm gonna tell you about life. Life don't accept checks, credit cards, cash, or sex. Now how you gonna pay for life? God gave you life, and you ain't giving God nothing. Think about that. True.
I'm getting tired of you crying little sensitive ass homophobic bitches. That's exactly how you all act. You sit here and complain about every damn thing and think that it's gonna affect your children. That's not how it works.
Actually, it kinda does.
But if you can't see that, then that's your damn fault. Target may accommodate your needs and move their pride collection to the back. Well, guess what? My gayness can't be bought. Pride Month is around the corner, and I'm about to be gay as hell. I'm about to be a flaming faggot, and if you don't like it, well, guess what? You're gonna see it every day. And guess who else is gonna see it? Your children.
You're saying the quiet part out loud, I think.
And guess what? I don't give a damn how you feel. I don't give a damn what you say. I don't give a damn what slur you throw at me. Because guess what? I'm going to keep being myself.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
And I'm going to keep being true to myself. And I'm going to keep loving myself.
Whoopie f***ing do.
He's calling people crying sensitive bitches while he's on camera, crying and being sensitive. I mean, their behaviour is wrong. And for some reason, they're trying to like use their sexuality as like an excuse of why they're allowed to do it. You can't do this stuff to kids. You're not allowed to have mentally unstable people around kids. Doesn't matter what you are, we don't care about that. Stop trying to use that as an excuse to get away with your weird behaviour. Anyway, check this out. I love myself, then proceeds to bury himself under 50 pounds of makeup.
You're born when you're born and for the rest of your life.
I'm having a little boy. The doctor knows that. I know that because he's got a penis that is growing inside of my stomach right now, which is kind of trippy to think about. If I get onto this table and I start meowing like a cat, I don't suddenly become a biological cat because I present like a cat and wear a tail and say meow meow. That is probably means that I need to talk to a therapist. Not you. But yeah, it's not that difficult. It doesn't need to be convoluted. It doesn't need to be controversial. A woman, to answer your question, is an adult female.
Adult human female.
It is an adult human female, and that is the answer to something that it's just shocking to me that every person knew, every child, and then within just a couple of cultural years, everyone is so confused about, you know, water being a liquid. It's very, like, again, I'm fascinated by it, so I love to talk to people that are confused by that. But if you were born with a vagina, you are a female, and if you were born with a penis, you are a male, and if you had some rare thing happen, which hardly ever happens, but people always talk about it, where you're born with both parts, you might be intersex, hermaphrodite, but generally speaking, I think we know that that means that something genetically went wrong, and we are born either male or female.
That's it for another video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, share it, subscribe, all of that. It really does help. Tricks the algorithm or something. I don't know how it all works, but it helps. Helps grow the channel. We're at about 12,000 subs right now in 4 months. Pretty good, man. But yeah, that's it. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.